Well, hello, everyone. This is not 1,000 packs, but there will be 1,000 packs.
We have booster boxes upon booster boxes.
Needed to get a thumbnail. I guess this is my chance, since everyone skips to the end, to remind you that we're giving away sealed booster boxes of Astral Radiance every single day on our Twitch channel because we live stream breaks. So if you want, there's a link down below. All you got to do is just pop in, click follow on the channel, type ! Enter in chat, and that's it. You're entered to win. You don't need to be there when we draw the winner because we will message the winner, and that's it. That's all. Are we sharing sleeves?
I guess.
I'll just put a little pile. Oh my god, here's the thing here. Okay, so we're going to do these 1,000 packs the same way we did the last one, where Wifey and I are going to do 500.
This is upside down.
And then I'll go over what I got. And then North Carolina will do 500. They'll give you all the details. We're not going to give prices on this because nobody has this listed yet. So I don't know. I guess this is going to be mainly about, hey, how many hits do we get out of a box? Spoiler alert, it's going to be about 15.
Yeah.
There are so many that just come out of these. It is
so
like hits overload, which I thought Brilliant Stars was crazy with that. Nope, Astral Radiance is.
Yeah, definitely a lot of hits.
Yeah. Also, another weird part about this set is you can kind of see it right there. It's hard to show on camera, but all of the uncommons in this set are larger than the commons by a very large amount.
It is so annoying to hold them.
Yeah, like a very large amount. And all of the uncommons have like sharp edges because it's just weird. It's so weird, but yeah, I don't know. They're dramatically larger than the commons in this set out of every box we've opened. I don't know if it's just a regional thing that's happened to us. I'm not sure.
Yeah, let us know if yours are the same way.
Yeah,
because they are terrible.
It is annoying. I don't know. I
nice
don't know.
hit.
I think it was a double hit. Oh, look at you. It's just hits everywhere in this set. That's just what this set does. I love it.
Oh, nice.
Literally just everywhere. Not that they're... Ooh, that dark patch reverse hollow is nice, too. Not that... it's like an $8 uncommon originally. So, I mean, I don't think it's going to be $8
That's
now.
crazy.
But still. Yeah, there was a time for Pokemon that every set would have a $5 plus uncommon, and sometimes there'd be multiples. Like, original Pokemon Catcher was insane. But, was it... Yeah,
You're insane.
Oh, thank you.
Ooh.
Oh, that's nice.
That is beautiful. Beautiful.
Also...
Are we top-loading any of them?
Nah, we don't need to for this one.
That is so pretty.
Orangaru.
So pretty.
You're pretty.
Aw, are you flirting with me in front of all of our friends?
I am.
I love you.
I love you. I wouldn't really call them friends. A lot of people out there just hate watch us, apparently.
Apparently. We had a comment. It was hilarious.
That made me so happy.
It did.
Oh, my God. So, someone left the first comment on our channel. It was when we opened a box of Astral Radiance. And, I mean, you guys know us. So we just open packs, whatever. And I forget what the comment said, but something along the lines of, like, that we're just trying too hard to emulate, like, Pokerev and Leonhart to the point that it's not even fun. We don't put any effort into it. We just rip the packs, go straight to the hits.
I got an apple.
They said some words that I can't say, you know, on here and keep it family friendly. And it was funny. And so I pinned the comment.
Yeah.
And then I replied sarcastically. I stole from Tom from MySpace when he kind of was like owning people on Twitter. But I don't even remember what I said. I can't tell you verbatim, but it was something along the lines of like, hey, while you're working at Burger King praying for a half a day off, I'm making a living opening Pokemon cards from my own home.
From the comfort of your own
Comfort
home.
of my own home.
Ooh, nice.
And not even 5 minutes later, it was deleted. They deleted their comment. So
that was great.
Yeah, that it usually just kind of goes to show that people will like they'll talk smack either when they don't think you're going to see it.
When they're sitting behind a computer screen or a phone screen.
But it's been so many times that I'll just like, you know, they'll give me crap and that's fine, it's fun, and then I'll give them crap back and then they just go away and it's like I thought we had something here.
Yeah. Nope.
So if you're here, which I doubt you are, thank you. You made my night.
That was great.
Yeah. Well, that got me through almost one box of blabbing.
Look at you go.
I did what I could, my love. Really, there's nothing else interesting. I mean, we're still just working on the house, doing nothing changes with us, which I like, don't get me wrong. I don't like change. Change is scary.
Look at that. Ooh.
I still love with these the way that, like, look at that.
Make them dance.
Yeah, it's like so. Or if I can get the lighting
Usually
correctly.
bands will make them dance.
I don't get it.
Part of a song.
Oh, okay. I'm not hip.
Yeah, you're not.
Just the way that is, like that's
Mr.
so
Mime.
cool. So cool.
Are you all mesmerized now?
A little bit, yeah.
Is anybody counting these hits? Because I got a nice stack going on over there.
We can count here in a second.
Yeah, I'm almost
I'll just
done.
add 2 more to my pile. Why not? So many hits that come out of this. Again, a lot of the character rares, whatever you want to say, don't hold value. The Radiant cards, there's only like 3 different ones. And you get like 2 per box, so that's kind of weird. A little bit awkward. Cool, but a little bit awkward. Oh my god, you were amazing. I am definitely not doing that right now.
Nah, don't worry about it.
I love you. All right, let's see how I did. These uncommons, they throw me off, man. Okay, so I'm gonna put that there and there. Let's take this, and it doesn't matter. It's got to go in a stack. I think this all came
I
from
should
me.
have
I'm
got a
pretty sure.
box for that. Wait, we got one right there. Look
Okay.
at
1,
us
2,
go.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
We got
11,
it right
12,
there.
13. Only 13. Well, I got ripped off. I'm gonna help.
Ooh, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I got. All right.
You got me nothing?
Yep.
Good job.
Same thing I got you for your birthday and anniversary.
I don't want to talk about that.
Your birthday?
Yeah, you always ruin my birthday.
How so?
Because sometimes you won't even say happy birthday.
Sometimes I do. Why don't we look at the bright side? Why is the glass always got to be half empty with you?
Most of the time it's not.
Now you're changing your story.
Most of the time it's not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
We both got screwed on that one. See which way that goes in there. All right, and then we got more boxes.
Yeah.
I had one sitting up there already. All right, I'm not going to count how many hits I get per box now. I'm only going to care about the overall average.
Okay.
So I'm just going to put them in a little pile, and I'm just going to go from there.
All right. We'll just stick them up here.
Okay, that works.
Flippy, flippy.
We have a nice little system going. We'll see how long we actually are able to keep that intact. Bam! 2 already, 1 pack. I
Wow.
should quit while I'm ahead.
That's pretty.
Which one?
Your face.
Oh, that's a good one, babe.
I got you good.
No hitting on your coworkers. It's not professional.
I hate you.
I love you.
Uh-huh.
So anyways, about your birthday now?
Yeah, you like to ruin it by not saying anything.
Listen, you're sensitive about your age, so I don't want to remind you about it, okay?
I'm not sensitive about my age. I'm getting old. It's fine.
It's not fine. Getting old is not fine. It's a lie we tell ourselves so we can, like, deal with our own mortality.
Ooh.
Ah, temple.
Oh.
That's pretty sick. Oh, and a
I don't
radiant.
think I've seen that one yet.
Yeah, I don't think I have either.
That's pretty, though. Oh, I like the snowflake ones. I don't know what it's called because, well, reading is hard.
It is. So is math.
I just call it the snowflake one. We're going to go with that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, just wait until we pull it. I
Okay.
got an apple.
I will look for a card that reminds me of a snowflake.
It's a gold card.
Wait, these uncommons are
Pretty good.
the same size almost. What?
Oh, not mine.
That's so weird. I don't... Oh, God, I hope it was just those, like, few cases and the entire set. Oh. Oh.
Nice.
Oh, I just got excited that, like, things are kind of normal. What?
What's normal?
I don't know. Not Pokemon's print
I
quality.
like how we just twinsied that. Oh, you
Yeah.
keep pulling those, like, sick-looking cards, and I'm over here, you know.
Sorry, I'm watching Trainwreck right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. He's got a dual bonus right now. For any of you out there who are a fellow degenerate.
I am not.
If you have no idea what I'm talking about, that's okay. If you do know what I'm talking about, hey, what's up?
I wonder how many people are going to be like, why didn't she slave that card?
Which one?
The one
The
that's sitting
Palkia?
right there.
Just throw it away. Who cares?
All right.
Just do it. You won't do it. Oh,
Nice.
that's so cool pulling something out of a white code.
I like
Still
how you
throws you
thought
off.
that person was hanging on to, the little figure was hanging on to its leg. It's hanging on to its tail.
I'm sorry, I'm a dummy. Where is
Oh.
that card? That card is amazing. It's a dude about to die. Yeah, it's a Pokemon card with a dude. He's in danger. Where is it? Open it real quick so I can show everyone.
Okay.
Just do that
On
for me,
it.
please. Please, thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Working on it.
All right. I'll pick it up and
That
try to
wasn't
find
it.
it. Okay, no. Yeah,
You
these
didn't do
uncommons in
anything.
this box is like normal.
Oh, that's nice.
I hope
Wish
we
it
can find
was-
more of these.
Yeah. They're kind of off still.
Not that much, though.
Ooh, double hit. Ooh, look at that.
That is beautiful. Yeah, I'm going to keep those separate. That's like a rarity right now.
Yeah. Let me sleeve these.
So, but yours are still messed up.
Yep.
Huh. All right. Weird.
Ooh,
Very weird.
nice.
I'm out of things to talk about. So you're going to have 6 more boxes of silence from me.
I like it. We'll just stare at them in the camera. Awkwardly.
Nah, I'm going to watch Train.
All right.
I literally have Trainwreck TV up right there. His
Ooh.
Twitch channel. He's on, so whatever, you know. Boop. That's part of the perk from working at home and not Burger King.
Yeah.
Sorry to anyone who works at Burger King, unless you're that one guy.
You had Burger King today.
I did, actually. Burger King's really good. The rodeo burgers, and their onion rings. Oh, my God, it's so good. So good. Anyways, when I said I stole that from MySpace, Tom, because, I don't know, he weighed in on something that Instagram did, and about the privacy concerns or whatever, and someone's like, I don't know, they basically said, like, what right do you have to, like, mention anything about Instagram, because you couldn't even keep a social media alive. So Tom replies with, says the guy who sold MySpace in 2005 for $580 million while you're, what does it say? Like you're slaving away at work, praying for half a day off or something. I don't know. Something like that. And I'm just like, oh my God, that is amazing. Oh, I love it.
I still haven't opened that. I'm sorry.
You know what? We got time. We actually do have time.
I'm hoping to open an Articuno.
Is it in this set?
Yeah.
There you go. Get it. All right, to be fair, if the set doesn't have Charizard anymore, I just kind of zone out.
Why?
Because you're like, no Charizard, no $300 card, whatever. You know?
I just love looking at like all the different artwork.
Oh, here's the Lucario you can stare at.
Yeah, I don't want to look at that one.
Oh
Like
my
this one looks sick.
What do you have against Lucario?
It's like they do the same thing for Lucario every
They
time.
actually do, yes.
And so it's like, meh. Oh, wow. Abuse. Let me stick those over there.
It's okay. These are actually our cards. You can do whatever you want to them.
I don't want to damage them.
Who cares? Live a little, woman.
No. I like living under my rock.
So, a question for all of you. Legitimately.
Answer.
If you had a spouse, if you're married, and the person you're married to said, look, I never wanted to get married. I had never planned on getting married. I didn't want to get married. But then they ended up marrying you. Isn't that a compliment if they say that? Depending on how they deliver it, of course. But I try to explain to her, and as I said the other day, I'm like, I never wanted to get married because I didn't want to get married. I have seen way too many marriages go downhill. Way too many people lose half of the hard things that they've worked for. You know, way too many of like, you can't buy that,
Ooh.
but it's my money. You know, sort of deal. So I didn't want to get married. And then, you know, I changed my mind when I met her. And she's like, man, that sounds like an insult. And I'm like, no, I'm saying you're the only person that I've ever met in my life that I was willing to be like, yeah, I'd totally marry her. I will risk half of my financial assets on you. You know, that is a compliment. She doesn't think so.
Maybe it's because you keep saying that.
Saying it that way. That's what marriage is. It's basically like, well, you know, you look at somebody and you were like, I've worked hard all of my life. Am I willing to give that person half?
I mean, you're not wrong.
The answer is yes, then get married. Pretty much what it comes down to.
Two codes.
Ooh. Okay, I need to see if these are normal. These are. Okay, so I want to keep this bulk. Can you put this somewhere not with your bulk? Isn't that weird? That's normal.
Yeah.
Strange. I don't. Oh, strange. Weird. Way to make a liar out of me. My side of the box. All of these are messed up except for the ones that I'm opening. All right. All right.
You're doing great, sweetie.
Thanks. Sorry, I hurt myself today.
That he did. He shattered some glass while barefoot.
Well, see, it was like the older tempered glass, so like it still kind of did what tempered glass is supposed to do, but it still turned into little shards a little bit, if that makes sense.
Sneasel.
It was great. I got nothing, man. I really have nothing. I guess my other question I have for all of you is, would you rather have a dining room or a gaming room? I'm going to win this one. Actually, I won't, because now that I said what side I was on, they just know which side I'm on. They're going to go with you. They'd be like, I'd rather have whatever wifey wants.
I doubt. Yeah, mine is still like that.
Oh.
It's so weird. I hate it.
I just don't see the point of why dedicate an entire room to a table
to eat
that doesn't even have a TV near it. And if you do put a TV in your dining room, why don't you just eat in the living room on the comfort of your own couch? I don't get it. Why sit in a hard chair when you can sit in a comfy couch? Because of just tradition? Is that why?
Listen, I like sitting at a dining room table and eating my meals. I
But
get
why?
that you don't.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just asking, like, why? What's appealing about that?
Because it's what I always have done.
So, kind of tradition, what you're accustomed to?
Yeah. Plus, you know.
You ever read the book The Lottery?
No, I don't read.
Maybe you should read that one. Go on.
And I would like to have family gatherings. We don't have a dining room where we are. We don't even have a dining room table.
We don't need a dining room.
Anything. So it's always awkward when people come over. Nobody can eat at anything. They're sitting on couches.
Pro gamer move. If you don't have a dining room, there's nowhere for people to sit to come over. They won't come over and bother you, and you can game more.
But I enjoy people, so I like to have, place for somebody to sit with us.
That is your character flaw. I noticed it on your sheet.
It is not a character flaw for me to like people.
I believe it is.
Just because you don't like people doesn't mean that I have to be the same way.
So anyway, the book The Lottery, right?
Yeah.
It's about, well, I guess they kind of... Man, the Hunger Games really stole from everything. Battle Royale is such a good movie, the Japanese version. So much messed up. But anyways, so it's a book that came out forever ago. And it's about a town that does a lottery, right? And they draw numbers for families and then, like, people and yada, yada, yada. And whoever wins at the end, their family stones them to death. And,
That sounds horrible. Why would you want me to read that?
The whole purpose or point of the book is to get you to stop and think, just because something is considered a tradition doesn't mean you should do it. You should still be aware of the rituals and actions you take and traditions you do. Be conscious of you doing them. Just because people did it before you doesn't mean that you should do it blindly. Do you know what I mean?
Well,
That's the point of the book. The humans throughout time have done a lot of really stupid things, and the whole reasons were, well, my parents did it. You know what I mean?
I don't think sitting at a dining room table and stoning people to death is a very good comparison.
One is rocks and one is wood. You are correct, but they are both pointless actions.
No. Did you sit at a dining room table when you were younger? I'm sure your mom made you.
I think on Sundays, yeah.
Well, because you went to your grandparents' farm.
Mm-hmm. No, I do remember when we were like much younger, we would actually eat at the dining room table when we were younger, but then it became kind of more of, I would eat in the family room in the back, my parents would eat in the living room. It became more casual as time went on. My mom was also cooking less and less and less like family meals, you know what I mean? So like it became more of a casual environment.
I would just like to have like, you know,
I thought that was a Charizard for some reason at first. I'm like, how did you do that?
This is nice.
No, I understand that. I'm not like, okay, I understand you want to do that, but I don't understand it the same. I don't know how to explain this.
I would like to have dinners like as a family, not just sitting. Like the kid is always going to a room and we sit at our gaming desks. Like that's what we do.
Because that's where the YouTube is.
I know. But like we don't talk. We don't anything.
We're fighting right now. What are you talking about?
Bonding. Not even fighting. He says us talking is fighting and it's not.
I disagree with what you're saying wholeheartedly in a very aggressive way.
Shut up.
No, you shut up. Don't tell me to shut up.
Listen, Jessica is going to hear this.
Okay.
Ooh. You what?
Let me see here.
You gonna dig deeper?
Yes. I recognize the... Ooh, that's beautiful. We opened a lot of these.
Card.
Like, we opened so many of these.
Those are common.
Yeah. I fully recognize my actions and openly accept the consequences. I don't think we need a dining room because we're never going to use it. I understand that you are like, you know, we're going to use it. We're going to have nice family little dinners, yada, yada, yada. Except for when you go and you're going to be like the honeymoon period. You're going to like cook and you're going to be like, oh, everyone go sit at the dining room table. And then you're going to have like 3 dogs trying to jump up and like beg. The kid's 16. She's going to be rolling her eyes because she wants to go to her room and talk to her like her BFF or whatever. And then I'm going to be too busy defending the point with Reinhardt. And, you know, you're just going to end up... You're going to, out of principle, sit there by yourself. You will do that, and you'll eat, and you're going to be like, this wasn't worth it. Listen, there's a perfect
At least
spot.
we'll have a nice dining room.
Okay. We could compromise. As a team, this relationship is communism.
I don't know.
So
That's really compromising because you're compromising.
I didn't even propose what the compromise was yet. You don't even know what it is.
Because your compromises are either you do what you do and that's what we get, or you just get what you want. Those are your compromises.
No, okay, listen, here's what I'm going to say. You want a dining room table.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We can have a dining room table. And when it's not being used as a table, it has keys on it and it's a piano. We can play it. Basically a piano. We put a piano in the dining room, and whenever you want to eat, we can eat on top of the piano.
I don't want to have a piano for a dining room table.
Okay. So we get a poker table, like an actual professional poker table, so I can play poker on the weekend with my buddies. And then whenever you want to like eat dinner, we just pull out the piece of wood, we put it on top, and now it's also a dining room table. Okay, that doesn't work. So, how big's the dining room table that you got?
It's a 6-person dining room table.
6 person, so it's at least 4 by 8, right?
I don't know.
I'm gonna assume it's at least 4 by 8.
Measure it.
It's most likely regulation Warhammer 40K. So what we could do is it could be a Warhammer table, and I play Warhammer on it on the weekends. And then whenever you want to eat, I will move some of my figs out of the way, and then you can sit down and eat. Or if you wanted to be extra badass, you can eat your dinner and roll some dice and play some Warhammer against me. Wouldn't that be cool? You have a little section right here, right? Say it's like a 2-foot wide section that goes all the way across. That's for your dinner plate, all right? And then over here you have the battlefield. And then you can't play orcs because orcs are mine. And then what we do is you take a bite and you just chuck a bucket of dice and we move some figures and we play some Warhammer while we eat dinner together. That is called hanging out, interacting as a couple. That is interactive eating. Or if you don't like that idea, we can go back to the original one where I will sit at the head of the table, which happens to be where the piano keys are, and then I will eat and play whatever song I can with one hand. I will give you
don't even
dinner
know how
and
to
music.
play the piano.
Doesn't matter. So either you can have dinner and a show where, I'll play some music for you. Or if you really want, you can eat.
Like I said, it's you have 2 options. Both are your options.
3 options because the other one's a poker table. You could basically say, I call, I'm all in with a full mouth. That's an appropriate time to talk with your mouth full while everyone else at the table is waiting for you to act.
Do you know that you raise my anxiety?
No, what I do is I raise your cool level.
That is not cool.
How cool would it be to have a piano as a dining room table? Why?
That'd be really stupid. Why would you spend that much money on a piano to sit and put food and drinks on it?
Because it's dual use. We live in a society now in an age, right, where we're supposed to be, what's it called? Not minimizing our actions or whatever. Basically, we're having more utility out of things, less waste, right? Like, why would I go build a piano room and a dining room when they can both be the same thing?
I don't like your ideas.
5-head play. Come on.
I don't like your ideas. Your ideas give me anxiety.
I just think that room is going to be a dead room 99% of the time, and we could put a little bit more utilization into it. At least I didn't propose the idea that I wanted to do. You put a hot tub in that room. It's a hot tub room. Whenever you want to put dinner, you just put the cover on the hot tub and you eat dinner. Or you get into the hot tub and you eat. I can get little trays that float, and you can just eat your food and chill in nice, warm, bubbly water.
Why did we get married?
And this is why man caves exist, everybody.
No, I told you. I will give up the garage.
She wants to man cave me into the garage.
No, you told me he man caved himself.
I'm trying to win the dining room. That's my fight.
The dining room.
You can have the garage. I want the dining room.
No, I told you that I would give up the dining room or the garage for the dining room.
But you already won the dining room. You can't say you're going to give up something for something that you already claimed. Like, listen. When we move into a home together, it's not whoever steps in the room first and plants a flag and gets to claim it. This isn't that kind of territorial expansion.
I already bought the dining room table. It's non-returnable. Non-returnable. Sorry.
It's a piece of wood. It can't cost that much money. How much you spend on a dining room table?
Ooh.
How much was the dining room table?
Why are these cards upside
If it's a Warhammer regulation sized dining room table, how much was that table?
This is a really nice card.
Is it at least like sanded plywood? How expensive of a table did you get? If I find a piano cheaper than the piece of wood you bought, I'm going to be upset.
You are not finding a piano cheaper than the table I bought.
How much was the table?
Well, go to Bob's.
No, those are the pianos you find in school.
Go to Bob's Discount Furniture.
Ooh, that's luxury pianos. I ain't going there. Steinway is expensive. Yeah, those are like $1 million pianos.
Go to Bob's.
Okay, I'm looking at pianos. 1,899. Bam, right there. Williams Symphony Grand 2 piano. I mean, that's you know, not a good piano, but. All right, so the $3,000 to $4,000 range, we can get an okay, decent knockoff of like the baby grand build pianos. How much you spend on a dining room table?
I'm trying to show you.
Just tell me.
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Did you buy it while you were drunk?
No.
Is that? Oh my God, that's what happened. So you don't even want a dining room because. I've never seen you eat at a dining room table. You
because we don't have one.
No. On one of your drunken benders, you bought a dining room table. And not anymore because you bought a dining room table last time you were drunk. So what happens is you said, I need a cover story. Oh my God, how am I going to explain this dining room table? So you were like, you know what I like? I like dining room tables and eating as a family, even though we've never once ate as a family ever before.
Because we don't have a freaking table.
Apparently we do. And it's hidden from me. How do you hide a dining room table? I've never seen it. I've never seen this dining room table. How do you hide a dining room table?
It's in a box.
In a box where?
You have to put it together.
You got an IKEA dining room table?
No. Go to Bob's Discount Furniture.
Bob's Discount Furniture.
It's a great place to buy furniture. We've bought a couch there too.
Bob's Discount Furniture is where you bought. Okay, hold on.
That's where I bought our couch too.
At mybobs.com, huh? All right. You know, you typo that. You're going to a good website.
Go to furniture.
Hold on. Let me add an extra O in there real quick.
No.
Hold on, wait. No one can see it. Hold on. What if you typoed it?
No.
Oh no. All right, what's there? Oh, wait, no, this is going to play sound. Hold on, never mind. Okay, back up. No. Okay, never mind. I didn't have the
You're terrible. Go to furniture.
100% just gave us a virus. All right, dining room table.
Go to dining room collections.
You got a dining room. This looks too fancy.
Go right there.
Blake?
Yep.
Okay. Oh my God, holy pop-ups. Oh, that's probably the virus I just gave us. All right, where am I going, my love? I don't see anything.
Why doesn't it have packages? There you go.
Those are just chairs.
No, go to, wait, not that one. We need the 6 chairs.
What? These are like build your own stuff.
Yeah, we got a 6-piece chair.
Okay, given the fact that counter table, which is just a flimsy piece of wood, is $349.
I don't know how much I spent on it.
How do you not know how much you spent on it?
I don't know. I do want to get the serving table that's in the same collection.
Oh my God. What the hell is a serving table?
Go up.
No, you know what?
It's
We'll
like
do this later. We'll do this later.
Side buffet.
We don't need a buffet table.
What am I going to put decor on?
When is the last time we had a buffet?
We've never, because this house sucks.
Who cooks buffets?
You don't cook on it, dummy.
No, if it's a buffet table, that means you put the buffet that you cooked on the table.
Oh, Lord.
I would not actually mind having a buffet. If throughout the day I can just walk around and be like, oh, I'll take some of this and take some of that. That would be great.
I could do cheese trays and meat trays.
No, I'm talking like, I'd be like, do I want some chicken and pancakes? I'll take them both on the same plate. Don't care. Have no standards. I'm in.
Don't get married, kids.
I have to run a virus scan on this computer.
Yeah, you do.
I totally forgot that it might play sound.
Oh, God.
Whatever. It's your sense of adventure.
What? Do not get married, kids.
You know how much money I tried to save you? Instead of like spending all that money in a kitchen, we could have just got a giant fire pit.
Nice.
That is sick.
That's
that
not
is
the
really
one,
sick.
but
No, but that is really sick.
yeah.
Yeah, don't get married, kids. Then you can't play Warhammer in your dining room.
Oh my gosh. All right, here's key thing. All right, make sure you're not marrying a child.
Yeah, that's illegal. Don't do that. That's
Yeah,
bad.
don't do that.
No, you go to prison.
Make sure that you know, they're actually an adult.
Check their ID before you marry them.
Yeah, or even date. Just be like, I'm gonna need some proof of ID.
Not gonna lie, if someone tried to
That's not
card me
awkward.
before we dated, I would be intrigued.
And be like, what happened that you need to ID?
I know. What happened to you? Bam, that's beautiful. You've got some stories I need to hear.
Yeah. We're running out of room here.
Well, that's okay. There's only there's only 2 boxes left. Oh, we've been at this for 36 minutes.
It's because we've been arguing. Not in front of the children.
It would be a sick game room though.
It's open. If it was closed off, I'd be
No,
like, yeah,
that's why I
whatever.
want to open, because I want to always see my stuff. You know, what's the point of collecting things if you can't see them?
Close it off?
Why would you
With,
close it off?
Like French doors.
Why would you door it off? The point is to have all your cool collectibles there. That's where all my like World of Warcraft figures would go and everything. It would go in there. It would all be condensed. So you can have your like pottery and barn doors and stuff, your adult stuff, the rest of the house. And I'll have like, there's Thrall, dude, the master of elements, you know? Like, you're just saying. I can salute Lady Jane of Proudmoore of Theramore. Like, they're all right there. Condensed. You ain't got to worry about that. Otherwise, you're going to be cooking one day and looking to your right and be like, why is there a 3-foot Lady Jane right next to me? And be like, decor. It goes with the kitchen.
Crazy.
What?
You're driving me crazy.
You know, okay, it would help if you just helped understand or explain the rules to me. When you're like, no, that doesn't go there. And I'm like, why not? I think it would be cool there. You know, you're just following these rules that I don't understand.
I want it to look nice. This is what he told me.
It does look nice.
He was like, whatever you want to do with it, do it.
I thought you had better taste.
What? Oh, my God. Where's my knife? Wow.
Okay, anyways, go on.
Wow. You're lucky I can't get up and walk away right now.
Yeah, got work. Listen.
Wow.
I just don't understand how you always end up being right when I'm like, maybe.
No. Listen, this is how this house went. So, we get the house. And he's like, decorate it, do whatever you want with it, you know. Basically, he just like, here, do whatever you want. And then I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I'll just make it how I want. He would not put in any input. And then when I start getting everything and I start visualizing everything and whatnot, I'm like, okay, this will be perfect like this, and this. And then he's like, I'm going to take out this wall. And I'm like, well, I kind of need that wall. I was going to put something on it. And then he comes in at the last minute and changes everything around.
Listen.
And then he complains about he man-caved himself.
I'm trying to get the dining room right here, right now.
No. He told me, he said, you're not allowed to touch the basement. I was like, fine, whatever.
Whoa, that was a moment of resignation. I capitulated, and I was just like, Fine, the basement's mine. You can't touch
that
it.
is not how you did that.
I'm like, if I can't put my World of Warcraft statues on that shelf because you got to put a fake potted plant, then you can't put a potted plant downstairs in the basement. All right, that was me drawing a line in the sand.
No, it wasn't.
That was.
He told me, he was like, don't touch the basement's mine. And I was like, oh, so he man-caved himself.
No, you are putting an Amber Heard twist on this story. That is not how it happened.
No, you told me. And then the bathroom, I was like, all right, I got everything for the master bathroom. I bought everything for it. And then he comes in and he's like, wouldn't it be sick if we just did this and this and this? So now everything that I bought months ago cannot be returned.
Whoa. You can't gloss over this, and this. We blew out walls. We expanded that bathroom by like a 50% footprint. And now we're going to be able to fit in like a 2-person jacuzzi tub. You are welcome. Second of all, when you say, wait, you can't tear down that wall, I was going to put something on it. Guess what happens when you tear down a wall? It exposes 3 more walls, right? So I tripled the amount of wall space. Whatever you're going to put on that wall,
I like how you're making it seem
you can
like
now
you're
put it on
doing me
3
favors.
different. I did you a favor.
You changed
I gave
all
you
the plans.
that adds 2 walls onto it. So
No.
yeah,
And then you
yeah,
wanna put-
that's 2 more walls.
Then you wanna
Live
put
your
all
best
this
life.
Random stuff. You want to eat on a piano. Who eats on a piano?
We will,
No.
and we will be the only people on the block that do it, and that's amazing.
No, it's not. That is weird.
Oh hey, who cares if it's weird? We are weird. Be weird. Embrace the weird.
I can't. People will judge me.
Non-weird people, and you don't want them around you anyway.
I just don't want people to talk about me. Now everybody's going to be talking about me, acting like I'm the bad one here.
Why should we spend our money, our time, our effort, and forego things that would make us happy just out of the potential fear that other people that we don't care about may say something to somebody else that we don't care about?
But I care.
You should care more about your own happiness than some idiot's thoughts.
I want.
No, but what you want to do is what may appease others.
No.
Appeasement is not a way to live. Unless it's with me, then you must appease me. That's fine. But other than that, it is not a way to live.
I got an Articuno. I don't know why I was
Congrats.
trying to open that over there. I finally got an Articuno. I don't know why you just argue with me.
What if I am judging you negatively? Your husband, what if I am judging you negatively based on the actions that you were taking in order to advert negative judgment from other people you didn't marry?
Because
Isn't that a
some
catch-22?
random stuff.
What?
You like random, like that one person that sings that screechy song. You like some weird shit.
Live a little.
I like my skin not to crawl.
What's wrong with redheads? They're exotic.
Ew. I grew up with redheads. They're not exotic. They're very much around.
There's an article.
Copycat.
Listen. I would just like to say this.
Mm-hmm.
Given the fact that we live in this world right now, we are alive. Somehow, don't know how, but I'm here. We have worked to accumulate these pieces of Federal Reserve notes that are just government debt that are meaningless, but they can be exchanged for temporary moments of happiness. The thing is life is all misery. If you don't do anything and you sit around, misery happens. Misery will always find you. You will die someday. You will get sick today. Stress and worry will always happen. Happiness, you must actually manifest into reality, right? You must take those moments of time that you have and take those opportunities to enjoy yourself. As long as you're not hurting anybody else, Do what makes you feel good. Enjoy it. You got to learn to live a little. You got to learn to take all these little pieces of government debt paper we've been collecting. We should spend on things that actually put a smile on our face, that we actually enjoy. And who cares how people feel about us spending it? Because I worked for us, not for them. I'm not doing it to please them. If I did it to please them, I wouldn't be missing half my teeth right now. I probably would have got that fixed. But you know what? Screw them. Whatever. That's expensive. I don't want to go there. I would rather buy a diva statue from the Battle.net store than, get that repair work that I probably should get done. Anyways, where I was going with this, right? Is sometimes you just got to live a little, woman. You got to have a little fun.
Do.
Because if you spend your entire life just trying to fit in, you didn't live for yourself. Listen, you don't own anything. You don't even own your own body. I mean, there's a whole fight going on about that, but you don't. The government does. They don't even, you can't even check out whenever you want to. They're like, no, that's illegal. You can't do that. The property tax, you don't even own your own home. You don't own anything. It's kind of all an illusion. You're in this giant rat race, and someday it's going to go dark, and you're going to have no memory of it. So while we're here, let's spend a couple extra dollars, do some cool shit, and have some fun.
I like everything I picked out, but apparently I have bad taste.
You like it because you're afraid of judgment from other people.
No, I like it
You
because
said that.
I find it to be cute.
You find it to be cute.
I like it.
Therefore, you think other people find it to be cute. Therefore, you're adverting their judgment. By the way, you cussed once, so I was allowed to cuss once. Matched you one for one.
You had already cussed. That's why I
did
cussed.
not.
Yes, you did.
Mm-mm.
You're such a liar. You don't even remember.
What word do you think I said? Don't say it. Capitulation isn't a bad word. It just sounds like one.
No, that's not what you said.
That's what I said. I capitulated. You think I said the B word? Okay.
No.
Whoever's 46 minutes into this, by the way, if they are still here, it's fine. It's fine.
I can't believe you said that I have horrible taste. I think I'll go sleep at the other house tonight.
You want to have what everybody else has, and I don't want to be everybody else.
I don't want what everybody else has.
Because the normal thing to do is have normal decorations, a normal dining room table, a normal whatever.
We literally are going to have half-naked chicks on our walls. That's not normal.
That's only halfway to where it needs to be.
No.
That is normal in high scale. You look up fine art. Google fine art. It's porn.
We are literally having...
Listen.
And
I know,
you're worried
I know.
about your figurines.
No, what I am, because they need respect. They demand respect. So, I'm just saying, right, I get it, I understand it, but what I am questioning, what I am challenging, my love, is I am challenging this. Nature versus nurture, okay? Because it's hard, and it is hard to tell. When you have an opinion on something, and I mean this seriously, it is actually hard to know if it is your opinion or if it's the opinion that's been forced upon you. Dead serious. Nature versus nurture, the whole thing of like when you have your behavior, right? How much of it's actually you making your own decision and how much of it's a learned behavior that you've learned. I am simply saying throughout the conversations we've had, you have mentioned in roundabout ways so many times that you want to have things a certain way because of other people's opinions on it. And that is never a reason to do anything. It's because of somebody else's opinion.
I want...
Ever.
To be able
unless it's your boss and they're going to fire you.
To come home and have a nice house that I'm proud of that I...
Then don't leave.
No.
If you don't leave, you don't have to come home to it.
Oh my gosh. That's not what I'm meaning.
I
always have to leave. I'm always running.
I know. I want to have a nice home that I am proud of as well, that shows the fruits of my labor. I agree. I want that as well. And to me, it's not a traditional, normal, everyday home. It's not like... You know what I mean? It's not the white picket fence, the 2.5 kids sort of deal. It's not.
But it's not.
Not to me. I know it's not. I'm not saying what you're going for, but like, you know me. I've always looked at what the group's doing, and like I'm going this way. Do you know what I mean? I have, and like I don't like the traditional like. Nope, it's supposed to be. How many times for like a real estate agent? Or like the carpenter, like, nope, it's supposed to be this way. And I'm like, why? And they're like, that's just the way you do it. That means I'm doing it the other way. I'm kind of like a hipster. It's just like, you know what I mean? Like, what do you mean? That's just the way it is. Like, no, it's my house. It doesn't have to be that way. You know what I mean? I don't know. Just saying.
I still can't believe you said I have horrible taste.
Listen. Okay.
I don't even care about these hits that I'm pulling right now.
At
You
least I
just
did.
said I have horrible taste.
Listen, I almost dropped the "you uncultured swine," but I didn't drop that.
Listen, I chose you.
You got to deal with me. I would like to play Warhammer while eating dinner.
We are not
Your
playing
move.
Warhammer while eating dinner. Absolutely not. With the way you eat, you're going to have stuff all over it.
That's okay.
It's going to be, like,
That's okay.
disgusting.
Pianos come clean.
We are not eating on a piano. Like, are you insane?
All right. So how about this? Can we put a time restriction on it? We'll go with your dining room. And after a certain period of time elapses, if we don't actually really use it, will you then admit defeat, forego it, and then we turn it into something cool? Or what are your plans for all of like my figures? I have almost, not all, I need to get more, of the Overwatch figures from Battle.net store. I have every statue that's made of World of Warcraft. What about the fact of like, what if I do want to get back into collecting NES games and, you know, start rebuilding that? Where, in your mind, and I mean this honestly, would that fit?
You said don't touch the basement, so I figured you were putting them there.
No.
And then when I have all the designs and everything played out, and then you're like, well, I mean, my figures will look good on that stand. And I'm like,
don't, and legitimately, you know this, the things that I've spent a lot of money on and collected over the last 15 plus years have all been hidden. They've never been on display, except for very, very, very short periods of time. And like, I legitimately am kind of tired of that. Where like, even like the Lich King statue, I spent over $1,000 on that. You know what I mean? It's something where it's like, I would like to see it in passing. And I guess that's what I like. I'm someone who, if it's out of sight, it's out of mind, right? If I don't see it, it just doesn't exist to me. I'm like a baby when it comes to that. So to me, I like, if I'm waking up in the day, going on about my day, having constant cool reminders of just cool things. Like to me, you know, if I go and get coffee in the morning and I walk past Arthas, the Lich King, I'm going to be like, that's badass. Like every day. But if it's downstairs somewhere in a specific hidden away room, I'm never going to just sit there while I'm on the computer one day and be like, you know what? I'm going to go downstairs and just stare at my statues for a second. It's just not going to happen. And maybe that's just how I am. But to me, it's got to be like an ever-present force. Oh my God, you are ahead of me in booster packs. I have a box left.
I thought you were about to be done, and
No.
I'm like, I'm slow.
No, I went off on a rant about live your life. That is pretty sick. Yeah, to me, it's got to be
Oh, I love that.
an ever-present thing. Well, let's just put it in a box and throw it in the back of a closet somewhere.
All right.
Maybe in the attic.
Okay.
Just kidding. You see what I mean, though, in that? Like, legitimately, that is how I am. I like to be constantly the best, surrounded by, what's it called? Reminders. There you go, reminders. I mean, legitimately, I do have 3. This is how old I am. I have 3 dry erase boards. I have 2 of them hanging on the living room to my left, and that's where I put all my mental notes. Or like with stocks, I'll write down all the stock tickers, and like while I'm gaming or while I'm doing something, I'll look at it and just be like, do I like that list? Do I not? And then I'll go up there, erase it, and I'll edit it, and I'll put it in different companies. And I'll spend literally weeks, and you can attest it, like weeks, I'll look at that list and kind of hone it in until I'm just like, yeah, that's the stock list that I want. And then I'll change it with something else, or like a goal that I have, or if I'm trying to like figure out, okay, here's our sources of income, this is where I want the money to go. You know, is it good to kind of divide it this way? And I'll always have to look at it. And if I don't actually look at it, I don't make any decisions. And I have endless, and I mean probably like 30 or 40. This is crazy. Like notepads, big old Amazon notepads stacked all around, just covered in notes about things that I go back and look at time to time just to chew over, to like refresh my memory, because I need that in order to kind of move my thought forward. I'm like visual, completely visual.
Well, I'll put pictures of them next to your computer.
Oh my God, I hate you.
Ooh, you know what I'll get? I'll get you one of those digital like little picture frames where they flip through the pictures. It'll be perfect.
We already have those, don't we?
I don't think so.
It's called a TV. They do it on TVs now.
Oh, I don't think so. I got you, baby.
You're going to love it one day when you just go to open a cabinet and this is going to have like Thrall in there just staring at you. Be like, it was a good place, babe. It's out of sight, babe.
I hate you. Why do you always mess with me?
When we redid the kitchen and it was ungodly expensive. Ungodly expensive. I am the kind of person that if it was left completely up to me, like if I was single moving into this house and I was redoing the kitchen, I honest to God just would have put up shelving all the way across and put everything on the shelves. Because I personally like to walk into a kitchen. I think it'd be a cool idea, and I can see everything. So if I'm hungry or I don't know what to eat, I can literally see everything that I have and be like, oh yeah, that, I want that. Because like how many times you just open something and rifle through and you close it and you open something else? To me, I'm just like, dude, just put it all on shelves and just be like, I want that. I understand that it doesn't look as nice, but to me, I don't care. We spent almost $10,000 on boxes of wood. I'm just going to throw that out there. $10,000 on boxes of wood to put our groceries in. When I could have went to Home Depot, got some boards for probably $1 billion, they're expensive, screwed them into the wall, and then been like, shelves. I put spaghetti sauce on it. It was $100. That's legitimately how. Now, I understand that's way too far out of the norm. So, like, you know. But I swear to God, I would be completely content with a kitchen like that. Because it's functional.
He literally wanted to put a fire pit.
Oh, that would have been cool. Medieval style.
In the kitchen. And
But,
I'm like...
I personally, and I mean this, I've never understood sacrificing functionality and dramatically increasing the cost just because this is the way it's done. And I mean, like with a kitchen, that's kind of my example. They're like, no, a new kitchen's going to cost you $30,000 to $40,000, and most of that's going to be on cabinetry. And it's like, okay, why can't I just put up normal like shelves and just put groceries on it? And they're like, because that's not the way it's done. So I'm like, oh, so cabinets are less efficient and 10,000 times the price, but you do it just because your neighbor does it. And I've never understood that. I've never understood that. Personally. Like a refrigerator, sure, yeah, I got to keep your food cold. That is pretty sick. We haven't seen that one yet. I don't think. Maybe we have.
There's Piachi.
Aw, Piachi.
This one's sick. I think that's the first one of those I've pulled.
I don't know why I just leave that one.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways, you know what I'm trying to say, though?
Yeah, you like to be extremely different.
No, I'm just saying it works, it's cheap, and it's better. My brain may be weird, but to me, I go, it's cheaper, it's better. Isn't
For
that
the person that's never in the kitchen ever?
Because I can't see what we have. But I'm saying, like, doesn't that kind of make sense? You go with the better but cheaper option? Like, I don't know. Imagine if you went to a car dealership, right? And they're like, here's this SUV that has, like, a great safety standard. It can fit your entire family, the dogs, everything. And it's $5,000. And you were like, yeah, but there's a two-seater car over there that can't fit. It doesn't do exactly what I need. Well, it does do what I need, just inefficiently, and it costs $200,000. I need to buy that because my neighbor bought it. I just don't understand that mentality. I don't understand it. Period. I guess. Maybe that's, I don't know. I think you gave up even trying to hear me right now. Fine. All right. How about this? You make your case on why we have to spend $10,000 on boxes of wood when shelves work better.
You can't put a sink on a shelf.
I mean, in a bathroom, it's not on a $10,000 piece of wood.
Also, you can't hook up a dishwasher to a sink like that.
They have freestanding dishwashers. You could build a little cubby. That's fine. You could have a little cubby for it.
No. Do you know how horrendous that would look?
Who cares how it looks?
I care how it looks.
$10,000, or no, it's more than $10,000 extra that you could spend somewhere else that's going to generate more income. It's going to function better. Like, who cares? If you care how things look, why are you married to me? I am like, you always say, I look like a hobo. I am rocking that hobo life, and you take me out in public sometimes. So, I mean, like...
You don't always look like a hobo.
I usually do.
But usually when you go out in public, you do look like a hobo, especially when it's like fall, winter time.
Oh, dude, listen. I wear, like, World of Warcraft basketball shorts all the time. And, like, my hoodie that I wear, it's, like... ripped all the way up the arm because that thing is so comfortable. My thumb sticks through the hole on the other side. I'll rock that, some basketball shorts, no shoes. Haven't shaved my head in like 3 weeks. And again, I'm missing half my teeth. And I'm like, let's go. Good to go, babe. And she's like, dude. What? I'm like, why do I care what they think?
Because he actually did care somewhat.
Because it's called courting you.
Well, when you complain about how females, like, they, and then all of a sudden,
excuse me?
All of a sudden, I don't look how I used to. And I'm like, yeah, you don't act how you used to.
That is not a complaint. That is pointing out how good of magicians you are. That we can take you home in the night and you look one way. You wake up the next day and we're like, who are you? I don't remember inviting you into my house. You just look totally different. That's some magic right there. Mm-hmm. Us, we have slightly more stubble on our faces. You can still recognize who we are.
That pack was light. It didn't have enough cards.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. Listen. You're like, you don't do your makeup.
No,
like
you even get annoyed. Like, whenever you try to go anywhere and you try to take the kid with you, it takes her literally 25 minutes to go, even if they're just running to the store because the kid's like, okay, hold on, I got to do my hair perfect now. I got to put on this. I got to make sure I match. I got to do my makeup. She will spend over 25 minutes just to go, like, ride with her to go pick up, like, some Burger King. Isn't that annoying? You can wait 25 minutes for her, or you can take toothless old me instantly. It's up to you. I might say, hold on, babe, I have to pee real quick, because I always have to do way too much coffee.
You never go with me.
Dude, we've been going places a lot lately.
I know we have been, but that's only to the other house.
Where do you want to go? To a nice romantic Burger King dinner?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm in. That's fine.
We did go on a stroll tonight.
We did. We walked together.
Don't get married. It's a trick.
That dining room table better not have cost more than a piano.
It didn't.
I don't know. You conveniently can't remember how much it cost.
It's been months. We've had it for months. It's written down
I've never seen it.
I showed you the picture.
Oh, I probably thought you were joking. Like, there's no way we're going to have a good dining. We don't have a dining room table. We had an area for a dining room table in this house, but we ripped it out. It opened up the kitchen. All right, time to count up all the number of hits, kids. We'll be back with a few bruises. Bye. I have no idea how we're supposed to do our little mini wrap-up, so here's how we're actually just going to do this. For the Radiance, there's like 3 different ones, but we have a total of 24 of them. with a whole 4 of these. Very weird spread. So we have 10, 10, 4. That averages 1.7 per box so far out of our 500 boxes. Only 3 different ones. Weird. All right, and then the character rares, whatever you want to say, 40. 40 of those. There's a good amount. We didn't sort them out more. I don't know, whatever. So the full arts trainers, we have, 13 of the regular ones, 3 of the secret rares, 5 of the rainbow rares. Sure, let's do it that way. And then good old-fashioned V's, 64 of them. Again, we didn't sort them out. This is called I don't know pile. I'm like, okay, you got the full arts, you got like the subset, alt art, whatever you want to say as well. I don't know. So we just threw them all into one, and we're like, all right, some are pretty, some are cool, some are special, some aren't. I'm calling it the I don't know pile. This is such a common card, but it's so cool. So we have 18 I don't knows. We also have 18 of the V stars. That also counts the rainbow rares as well, because there's only 2 rainbow rares, I do believe. Which, that's 1 per 7 boxes. That's, like, not good. The VMAXs are the weird one. 5. 1 Machamp. Very weird. But it's funny because we have Shadow Rider here. And then when it comes to the Ultra Blingy Bling Bling to the Bling Bling Bling, 5 Ice Riders, 1 Shadow Rider. Weird. Very weird mix out of 14 boxes. That's a total of 172 hits, not counting these. I'm counting these on their own. So this is 172. That is 12.28 hits per box, and then 1.7 of these per box. I guess I could just, on the fly, be like, if you want to know the total. So that's going to be, 172, right? Plus 24 divided by 14. Exactly 14. Holy crap. No decimal point on this one. If you add this all together, it is exactly 14 hits per box. Did I do that right? Right? So 172 plus 24, 196 divided by 14. Exactly 14. That's the first time we've ever done this where it doesn't have a decimal point. Because we usually go to like the 9th decimal point.
Yeah.
So based on our very, very, very tiny sample of 14 boxes, it is exactly 14 hits per box. That is weird. All right, well, it's North Carolina's turn. I got to go build a dining room table? I don't know. I got to find that. I'm going to go find the dining room table. Bye.
What's up, Pokemon people? It's our turn down here in North Carolina. Thank you, Ohio, for doing the first 500. We're going to finish this 1,000-pack opening off. And you can get to your dining room table. Go ahead and finish that bad boy. Check out this stack.
It's huge.
Sharpie. Boom. Boom. 2.
Look
at the fall off.
Look at that. It's a water ball.
All right.
We got
Let's get into it.
the other 500 packs. Here we go.
So, for their first 500, they got a fair amount of stuff. What I did notice, actually, was they only got 3 alt arts. Did you notice that? 3 alt arts. There was 2 Dialgas and 1. What was their other one?
I don't know the other ones. I saw the Dialga.
Lilligant. So, and they averaged 14 hits a box. We're gonna go ahead and scoop past that one, and should be fun. Astral Radiance.
Absolutely. This is from our experience seems to be like a player set. Would you agree?
Competitive wise, yeah, like the TCG game itself. Yeah, it looks like there's going to be a bunch of competitive cards come out of this. But yeah, hopefully that'll be enough to sustain it. Because obviously, I know how you feel.
Oh yeah.
Without a Charizard, the set is nothing.
That's not nothing. It's just a little harder for me to get into it, but it's all good.
Yeah. But no, I think it's going to be fun. I think the quantity will carry this set. Not sure where the value will lie, but I know I've had fun opening it. The art is absolutely beautiful.
Oh, for sure. The trainer gallery cards are the ones that catch my eyes the most.
Yep. For sure.
The Articuno is pretty sweet.
Articuno. Shout out to Wifey. Actually, we haven't talked to her to see if she actually likes this Articuno. This Articuno is definitely my favorite from the trainer gallery of the birds. So,
2 double hit packs. All right.
Back
Seems
to
good.
back. Another one. Well, you're destroying me so far. I've only got 2 character rares and a Darkrai.
So we know what our goal is. 14 packs. 14 hits per box.
14 hits a box.
And they had a perfect ratio.
Ooh.
14.
Yes, get you some of that. That is a beautiful one. See, I know I caught some flack because this is technically a character secret rare, and I kind of considered it alt. I mean, it looks like an alt art to me.
Yeah.
But the correct terminology was character secret rare. So
Interesting.
do with that what you must.
You know, I mean, Mr. Vintage over here kind of late on the terminology, but it's all good. Speaking of vintage, speaking of anything in the realm of grading, we have opened up a grading tier through Dariums.com.
Peers.
Dariums.com. We now serve the community in grading for the economy services. It's approximately a 90-day turnaround time. If you're interested in that at all, please feel free to hit us up
Can I see? Yeah, y'all can
in an
see.
email.
We're kind of forgive me for the space. I don't know where to put my hits, but
Yeah, it's a little claustrophobic.
we
right
maybe
now.
should get rid of these packs
Yeah, there's a ton. That's a lot.
before we dig into them.
I'm just putting the hits up top.
It's up top.
Yeah, this is a mountain.
Oh, up
If
there.
this falls
I guess
over,
I could
It's
shift
game
myself
over
up.
for us, man.
That's it. That's it. We're cutting the video short. But no, the
Come.
first. Here, I'll put my hits up there with you. Boom. The first 1,000 pack we did was a lot of fun.
Well, Brilliant
So-
Stars, man. That is still probably one of my top favorite sets.
Oh, it's got me all out of whack now. There we go. So as we're getting into it, if you made it this far into the video, how would you compare this set to Brilliant?
More hits, lots of artwork, more alternate arts. From a personal collector standpoint, it's in the middle of the road for me.
Yeah.
But if you compare it to older sets, even just a few months back, you're gonna have a lot more fun opening a set like this overall.
For sure. Especially the kiddos. Man, I had the kids help me open some, and I'm seeing it, and I didn't really. There wasn't nothing that grabbed my attention, but they get double hits. You get 14 hits a box. They had a blast, man.
I really enjoy the fact that they came out with the Radiant collection hollows.
I wish they
reverse
didn't put as
hollows.
many in a box.
Yeah, kind of slightly takes away from the rarity thought
Yeah.
on those, but it looks identical to Topps Chrome. I'm sorry for everybody who knows on Twitch. I love Topps Chrome
Topps
way
Chrome
too
guy.
much, but they brought back the Technochrome style hollow. It's not the same exact pattern, but
It
it's
looks
pretty
really good.
close.
That it does.
I really enjoy it.
You know what? I haven't seen this bead drill.
I saw a few.
Haven't seen that
Saw
one
a
yet.
few. Yeah, overall the artwork
See.
overall, I think from Brilliant Stars on, I think the artwork has cleaned up a
Right.
lot on the full arts. Would you agree?
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. I think, and y'all know how I feel about the Pikachu V full
Yeah.
art from Brilliant Stars. That is that's my favorite, and that's just so clean. And I think they're sticking with it. They got that nice solid. I mean, yeah, they're doing good. They're doing good on the full arts. Props to Pokemon Company. And sticking with the full arts, actually, the Charizard and the Garchomp seem to not have a very large pull rate. Charizard from Brilliant Stars, Garchomp from this one.
Yeah.
You don't seem to be. There's not a lot of them pulled, and we've been cracking these every single day this week. Short plug, Twitch, go check us out every day. We're cracking these, but the Garchomp and the Brilliant Stars Charizard seem to have the same pull ratio,
Yeah.
which is next to none.
Speaking of other sets, you're pretty excited about the next set coming up, right?
Oh boy, am I! Pokemon Go set. So I was saying leading up to this one that I thought Pokemon Go was going to be.
Irida. Nice.
Oh, nice. That's going to be a big one. That's going to be a big one. But I was saying that Pokemon Go will be better than Astral Radiance. And then we get Astral Radiance, and there's 14 hits a box. And I'm like, oh, gosh, I might be eating my words. But we just seen today. Did they show you that video?
Yeah,
The Ditto.
the Ditto.
How cool
Bidoof.
is that? The
Very
Ditto
cool.
Bidoof.
It's a sticker peel. The
Yes.
Bidoof is on the outside. You peel it off, and Ditto's on the inside.
Yes.
It's a pretty cool
Now-
Easter egg.
And I'm assuming it's only Bidoof that they did that on. But my initial thought was, oh my goodness, what if they did X amount of Charizards where there's Ditto Charizards? I mean, how
That'd be
cool,
pretty cool.
would it be to have a Charizard, but really was a Ditto? And oh my gosh,
Man, what if it was Ditto Charizard, but underneath after you peel the sticker, it was numbered? Ooh,
numbered? Oh, it's, yeah.
that'd be
So,
ridiculous.
so they only did like, yeah, that's what I'm saying, like X amount. But
Ooh, there we go. Radiant collection.
I might be getting out ahead of myself with there.
Radiant
The
Hollow
Bidoof Ditto is going to be cool regardless. So, but yeah,
What is
I'm
that?
excited. And then the Radiant Charizard, Blastoise, Venusaur, those are going to be big. Oh, you're trying to flex the?
I love that techno pattern.
I think I'm getting crooked here.
Little bit. Oh, look, back to back and double hit.
Another one. But
So,
anyway,
yeah.
yes. I know this is about Astral, but that Radiant Charizard, I'm stoked about. I am so stoked about.
Anything with Charizard on it, though, I think everybody's going after, no matter what.
Yeah.
One thing I'm still really excited about is our mics. we dealt with such a
We
long
sound a little
period of-
better. Yeah, this might be our first video with our new mic
It might
for
be.
YouTube.
Maybe for YouTube.
Yeah.
But yeah, we finally got new mics. There's a chance that there's a video floating out there with our new mics, but we finally got some new mics, and we don't sound
Yeah.
like garbage with a
We
plane
don't sound
landing in the
as
background.
bad. The only reason we sound bad as now is because of our voices.
Yep. Sucks
Which
to
again,
suck.
it does sucks to suck. That's funny.
Sorry
the,
about your luck.
I know we don't have that Howard Stern-esque voice like our boy in Ohio, the OG himself.
Oh,
But
explosions.
we do got the southern. I have the southern accent. I don't know if you've picked one up yet or not.
I've gotten the
But
fake
everybody
Southern
likes
accent.
to tell me I got a southern accent, which I don't really hear it. But you know,
Yeah,
you got a fake
I
southern
got a
accent.
fake Southern accent. Yeah,
Hey, sucks to suck.
I just be around you boys, and after a while,
Pick it
I'll
up.
start saying a few things here and there.
Yeah.
Yeah, very Pittsburghian, northern. All right.
Reminds
So
me of
any
a-
alt arts yet? We haven't seen.
I haven't
anything yet.
got one.
To be fair, we're kind of
They-
ripping all like these all came
It's
from
all-
different
yeah, yeah,
boxes, and they're kind of spread out. So we might hit.
It
some
was all the
back-to-back.
same, obviously. I mean, it was 2 cases plus 2 boxes. So, but
Palkia. Is that what that's the one hit that people want for play, right?
competitive, yes, that's going to apparently be a competitive deck coming up. But as far as what were we talking about, alts? Yeah, they set the bar low for us in the first half of the video. So we've got to beat 3 alts. There's no way we do not get more than 3 alts.
Absolutely. Well, what's interesting too is comparing this to Brilliant. Brilliant would have boxes like one single box could have 3 alts, where we haven't seen
Oh,
that
yeah.
yet. We
Yeah,
have
that's
not
true.
seen anything similar to that. Ooh, Melanie, there you go.
I like old Melanie.
We have not seen anything similar to that yet in Astral Radiance. Maybe have we gotten 2 in a box? I want to say maybe 2 in a box.
I don't know. We opened so many. I can't remember if we've gotten 2 in a box yet or not. I think the best box we pulled has had like a gold and something else. I don't know actually. That's a good question. We should have talked about that before we before we pressed record.
Oh, it's all good.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's put it this way. Whether you're a player, not a player,
Not a player. I just crush a lot.
especially, I mean, for the kids, if this set doesn't fit your fancy completely, I can tell you for sure, Zach had an absolute blast opening this set. Because
Yeah. And
every other pack, it seemed, he was hitting something, and that was the excitement for him. Because in some of the other sets, I've had him open packs before. Zach's my oldest son. He's 5.5 now almost, but he he's opened packs before, and he gets a little disgruntled. Whatever,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
not hitting stuff.
That's how
and
my girls are.
He's like, "Where's more packs?" And it's like, that's not
Yeah.
how it works.
That's not it, buddy.
We have to go get them. So, yeah, I'm not trying to set the expectations too high. However, initially introducing them into the realm of Pokemon, it is nice to have a set for the kids to open that just
100%.
yields all kinds of cool, crazy.
100%. I'm a Sutton, my youngest one, who's also 5, about to be 6. She was opening and she was starting to get a little cocky. She was like, because I would penny sleeve them.
Yeah.
And while I was penny sleeving, she'd be like, "All right, got another one." You know, I'm like, "Well, calm down, girl. You out here killing it." And she's like, she gets all cocky with her little attitude, in a good way, not a bad way. But yeah, they love it, man.
That's great.
Jocelyn, my oldest, is more like Zach, where like if she didn't get anything, she'd be depressed and you got any more packs? And
Yeah.
no, sometimes it happens like that, baby.
Zach,
Sometimes you get nothing.
Zach, for a minute, his favorite cards were the energies. So
Yeah.
he'd hit a full art and be like, "Oh my God, it's a fire energy."
Yeah.
And I'd be like, "No, bro, look at the other cards. I can hand you 500 fire energies at a moment's notice.
That's what I told him.
Cannot hand you the card you just pulled."
Yes.
And
Exactly.
he's like, "Oh, but it's all red.
That's
It's awesome." And I'm like, "You know what, man? I can't even rain on your
got it.
parade.
Yeah.
That's too cute." But you know,
Golly,
he's
that is
learned
hilarious.
now. You know what? He fell asleep last night watching Pokerev.
Oh gosh, yeah.
No joke. I went in and had to turn it off. This is a beautiful Typhlosion, by the way.
You don't see a lot of those. Actually.
Very, very sick card.
Purdy. It's a beaut.
Awesome artwork. So yeah, he's learned a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Not that okay, so it's kind of like you teach your kids something, they're like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." Somebody else teaches them the same thing, and they're like, "Oh yeah, he said this is good." And I'm
Yeah.
like, "I've told you that about 12 times."
That's life, though.
So
That's life. You can't. If somebody you know and respect tells you something, it's like, man, whatever, get out of my face.
exactly.
But then if a random stranger tells you, it's like clicks. It's like,
Man.
what?
I should be exercising every day. My dad's like, "I've been telling you that for 12 years."
Yeah. That's how it goes. It's the bad beat. I will say, these open a lot better.
Yeah, the other one's
brilliant.
like the brilliant.
Oh man, those
almost
were tough
like,
at times.
They almost like popped.
Yeah.
And that was a little harder on the hands. I mean, whatever. We got a really fun thing we get to do. We can't complain too much, but
Yeah.
at a certain point in time, those packs will wear on your hands a little bit.
Yeah. If you weak, speak for yourself, son. Hey, another Melanie double banger.
All right, Darnell, calm down.
Oh man.
So I got some merch on from the Pokemon Center. It is a flying Pikachu
Look at us,
hat.
just plugging everybody.
Plugging everybody. Why
Shout
not?
out to everybody.
Shout out to the Pokemon
Except for
Center
us.
directly.
Yeah. What's up, Pokerev? What's up, Pokemon Center?
You
Anybody
know,
else you want to shout out?
I'd
There's
love to shout
there's
out
another famous
my sister.
PokeTuber.
My sister.
Shout out my sister.
Sure. Why not?
Oh my goodness.
She's really good at cooking food, and yeah. Shout out to Cowbell.
Kale Bell. That the what was her Twitch name?
I can't say.
Oh, is it not?
Well, okay. So her Twitch name, I think, was just Callie something, and then but the other. Oh my gosh, she had a
She
PSN
created another
name.
one?
She had a PSN name that was a little bit out there.
I must not
family
remember that one.
friendly.
What's YouTube? These guys, they have no family or friends.
Man, this man just
Shots fired.
scorching everyone.
Just kidding, people. Just
Anyway,
kidding. Love you
I
all.
love you all.
I said it
I'll
first.
speak. I'll speak for him. He's trying to cover. I meant it.
Hey, it's recorded, literally. I said it first. I said it. I beat you to it. I love you all.
Yeah, but I was thinking it.
Well, you got to pull the trigger, man.
So anyway, any other things on the docket
the
other than
chopping
the
block?
fact that you collect 8s, can't seem to hit any 10s?
Oh, you going to start there, are
Throwing
ya?
some shots.
I'm an 8 collector. That's all I do. I collect PSA 8s. I send my grades off. They come back 8s. That seems to be how it happens for
I
me.
give him hope. And
You
then,
must ask yourself, well, who's looking at these packs, these cards over before you send them to verify that, hey, this does have a shot at an 8. Well, he's to my right, ladies and gentlemen. He's to
Exactly.
my right.
Well,
These eyes say there's going to be 10s, and then it comes back 8s. And then he wants to bring it up in front of you people and try to get me riled up. He will fail because I'm so calm right now. So calm.
Oh man, I love that for you.
I'm on a streak. That's my last 2 submissions I've got back. Obviously, I got more than
You've gotten some
just that one.
tens.
I've gotten some 10s. But it's
Take your
funny
chill,
to get all amped up. But it is 2 straight submissions where I've
Ooh,
gotten
nice.
an 8. There's the Articuno we were talking about.
You've gotten an 8.
An 8. An 8 out of my
Hey,
yes.
But you got to
Ooh, nice
remember,
double
you
banger.
did go out on a limb and try to grade a WotC card. So
I did.
WotC is hard to get 10s in.
Yeah.
You got to remember that.
Well, sometimes it was
take
the
these to the
card
side.
that he's referring to is my first edition Rockets Mewtwo. I thought it had a shot at 9. He told me it was a guaranteed 10. It came back an 8.
I told you an 8 several times.
I don't know, man.
The only thing I messed up on was one Charizard, but that's neither here nor
The
there.
Charizard, it is exactly here because we're talking about 8s, and it was an 8. So it is both here
I
and
knew
there.
you were going to hit an 8 along the road, so I said, you know what? Let's grade it.
What did your
Get you started on your 8 sets.
Let's go ahead and break my heart out the gate.
Mm-hmm.
Are
I've
we
noticed
gonna do
lot of crimped. There are a ton of crimped code cards. Not that even matters much, but a lot of the
Yeah.
codes are like stuck in the pack. So
Are we going to actually tell us in the comments whether or not you would be interested in seeing some of the submissions that he's been going through? If you want to see them, like if you want us to cover the returns or whatever. Since we've opened up the grading service through Dirium's.
if it's a no, I totally get it.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
mean, it is what it is.
I slug.
You what?
I slug.
I slug.
Yeah.
That must be a.
I get a little
up
too
north.
excited about the grading, and then everybody goes away on Twitch.
Oh, I
They're
got
like,
you.
oh yeah,
It's like
how
you're.
about you keep opening and stop talking about grading?
It's like your version of ranting,
Yeah.
except for people actually
I'm just
enjoy.
pretty passionate
Ooh,
about it.
boy, I do like the path to the peak. It's like your version of the OG's rants
Almost all these have
that they
crimped
listen to
codes.
him.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, they listen to him. Although, there's a few people that are saying, "Hey, listen, I trust your judgment. Let's get some cards into a PSA." And
Yeah. Any of those people in this room right now?
yeah,
If you want to
they'll
eight,
they're in
if
this
you want
room,
to eight,
and they're
I
staying in
got
this
you,
room.
mate.
No, it's not how it works. J-Lam 6 for 6.
Yeah. Maybe you just secretly don't like me, so you're telling me to send stuff, and then knowing my heart will be broken. What have I ever done to you? What have I ever done to you, Aaron? I even lied to
More
you and
than you
told you
know.
that hat looked good on you.
Well, I already knew this thing didn't fit my head perfect. Didn't
No,
have
it
to
does
rub
look good.
in.
It looks good. Heatran VMAX. Is this the only? I think this is the only VMAX. No, that's a lie. Machamp.
Yeah, Machamp.
This one and Machamp. I wonder if there's any more. They're kind of doing away with the VMAXs, I feel like. And it's all moving to V stars. But yeah. I guess we'll find out, but I'm gonna say Heatran and Machamp are the only 2 VMAXs.
Dialga. There we go.
V Star. Which I have started playing the game again. I'm pretty excited about that. I wish I could get you into playing the game.
Yeah,
It might help your knowledge.
Well,
You're lacking of. You know nothing about Pokemon.
I hate that for me.
You're in the wrong business, bub. Nah, it would honestly it would help you. And you're naturally competitive just like me.
I
So, I
know.
mean-
That's where I go head over heels sometimes. I just like, oh, I'm gonna play a game. I want to be the best.
Yeah.
Like no one ever was.
was.
It's good.
But no, they
And I'll sink too many hours into it. So for right now, what I'm doing on a personal collecting scale, I'm cool with. I'll probably venture into it. I don't know, maybe in the next couple months, but for right now,
don't be setting promises. Writing
just-
checks you can't keep.
I said
cash,
maybe
man.
in the next couple months. I didn't say definitely, but I think I'm gonna follow what J-Lam said. If I do get into it, I'm probably gonna play on the TCG, the online game first.
Right. But the only thing is, I mean, we have access to all this stuff right here and now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
we
for sure.
And
For
playing
sure.
in person, I can teach you.
But the thing is, on the online game, it just like executes the command. So like,
Right. No, don't get me wrong. It's definitely a good place to learn. It's definitely a good place to learn. If you could go there and like you didn't have to build up your decks to play the most competitive decks, and you could like start off with a solid deck, that'd be great. But
Yeah.
it does kind of teach. I mean, it teaches you how to do it. That's fair.
so that's probably where I'll start out.
But it's a lot of fun. And I know me and you, we could be sitting at them top tables on the Pokemon Championships.
That'd be
representing Diriums. Oh, dadgummit.
that'd be ludicrous.
You don't think so?
Just like
I most
this.
definitely could.
I don't think I'm prepared to do something like that.
I am. 100%. But to be fair, I've been playing card games most of my life, so.
Yeah.
Here, I'm going to give you these energies.
Sounds good.
Sorry.
All right, good. Just dropping stuff everywhere.
Dropping bombs, baby. Got to make some room. You got to pick up the pace. Looks like I'm smashing through my side.
Y'all know I'm not the fastest.
You leave those there. I'll go ahead and take these.
Frostmoth. The trainer gallery cards, man,
Are beautiful, man. They're beautiful.
Probably my favorite cards in the set.
The Articuno specifically. Well, I guess technically the Garchomp is a trainer gallery, I think, and that is probably my favorite card of the whole entire set. Is that Garchomp?
Yeah.
You know we still haven't pulled an alt.
No, we haven't.
Oh my gosh, they set the bar so low, and we're not even going to reach it. That's terrifying.
I don't know. How many packs have we gone through so far, do you think?
I don't know. I wouldn't say we're halfway through.
Maybe like
There's a
100?
Garchomp. Talk about it.
yeah.
That's one of my favorite cards. I think it's going to be a top 5 card value-wise. So,
Focus.
let me see if I can get
Very
this
cool.
doing the right way.
Is that Cynthia below him?
Cynthia, yeah. Below him. It's just such a cool card, man. It just looks like not a Pokemon. Like, you walk into a room and see that. It's like, oh, gosh. Okay. I either need to turn around and walk away,
Roxanne.
or I need to get some Pokemon out because we fighting. Roxanne, I think, is going to be a top one, too. I think that's competitive-wise, it's going to be a very good card. You probably won one of, maybe 2. I don't know if you would really
Secret. Now
want to run 2 because of the limitations on it, but I think it's going to be definitely in the competitive scene for sure, in at least a one of fashion.
So, how's your spider bite doing, dude?
Oh gosh, why you bring up all the negative aspects of my life? So my wife made me do yard work and stuff, and I still love you. I'm not mad at you, honey, but I straight got destroyed by the bugs or spiders or something. And oh my gosh, I had to go to the doctor, get an antibiotic. These guys looking at my leg like it's all weird. I put the picture in the Discord for everybody to judge, and you know, everybody definitely judged.
You're gonna lose your leg.
Yeah, leg's gone. And I got a spider bite. I got bit. Like my whole body is covered in bites, man. But nice card.
Super sick.
But yeah, so I got it wrapped up, and like I said, taking my medicine. I think it got infected. Well, at least according to the doctor. At least my wife said it first. Shout out to my wife. She noticed my infection first.
I got no issues right now, man.
You got nothing
No
wrong?
issues.
Nothing? Man, it must be nice.
It is nice.
Must be nice.
Next week I'll be in a wheelchair, but that's neither here nor there.
You got to live in the present, man. You got a baby coming
That'd
up.
actually be horrible if that happened.
If you ended up in a wheelchair after saying that, yes, absolutely.
No question. I'll take that back. I'm gonna try to stay as
You
healthy
can be
as
walking
possible.
on both legs next week. That's what. Using both legs to walk. So yeah. So that's exciting in our own lives, but that's stuff that y'all don't care about. As far as Pokemon, these prices are not crazy right now. When Brilliant Stars came out, before the actual release, those prices were wild. And then, as always, release hits and the price drops. But I'm going to say, these prices are I don't know how much more they can drop. If they drop the same way they typically do, that's going to be crazy because this set is going to be worth next to nothing. But I don't know. I mean, the prices are always a little high, so I'm sure they'll drop a little bit, but I don't think they'll tank the same way Brilliant Stars did on release week.
Yeah, I think Brilliant Stars has some room to grow back, though.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Well, again,
I agree with you 100%. Charizard's going to carry that set. I mean,
that's going to be a set that's like Flashfire. Flashfire's got 7 Charizards. Brilliant's got 5.
nice.
So, you know,
But even
down the road, it's going to be a fun set to open because the chance of hitting
yeah.
Charizard's very likely. Even if it's 1, even if it's just the V.
Well, even beyond the Charizard, you got the Umbreon, you got the Sylveon.
Correct, yeah.
I mean, you just got the Pikachu, which I love. Got the Gold Ultra Ball.
You got Arceus, the playable
I mean, Daggum, the god of Pokemon. So, yeah.
Double hit Gardenia's Vigor.
That's a very pretty card. Very pretty card. Whoops. So, yeah, I'm excited to see where the prices fall. And I think on Brilliant Stars, whenever we did our 1,000-pack opening, we actually did the prices. But we're doing this early to get y'all guys the ratios.
Yes.
And so the pricing, we're not going to do the pricing because, you know, it's not what it's going to be in a month or two. So no point. Just strictly doing it for the ratios. But
Well, this is a little disappointing. No alt arts yet.
it's not over. There's at least we're going to hit a streak, and there's going to be at least 4 alts.
Yeah.
At least.
We're talking
We
at
gotta
the beginning
beat
of the
the
video.
3.
We're like, yeah, we got this.
I know.
Oh,
Set the bar so
do
low.
we really?
We're gonna dominate. Hey, Rainbow Irida. I don't know if I've actually pulled that one yet. Very cool background. Come on, focus.
So what was it? Brilliant had 4 alt arts, and this set has more
Very
than
cool
4.
background pattern. Do what now?
Brilliant had 4 alt arts. This set has more
Has
than
6,
4.
I think. Yeah. Oh, that's what I want. I'm glad you brought that up. So alt wise, my favorite looking alt, appearance wise, just strictly art, appreciating the art, is the Sneasel. I think it's called
Sneasler?
Is it Sneasler? I think
think
it's
so.
Sneasel, but we'll find out whenever
I
we
think
pull
it's
it.
Sneasler.
That's a nice one.
That is sick.
But yeah, that is my personal favorite. I think that art is absolutely beautiful. I may give the nod to Dialga just because the Dialga is beautiful as well, and people are going to like that. Actually, you know what? Nah, I'm giving it to Sneasel because everybody's going to be a no-brainer. Go to Dialga. So my favorite, personally, is Sneasel.
I'm gonna give it to Dialga.
Yeah, obviously, because you're just like the masses. You're just like everybody else.
I enjoy it.
It's a pretty card. Don't get me wrong. Do not
The
get
one
me
card
wrong.
that we haven't hit a whole lot though is that Beedrill. Right?
It's no, we actually have hit a bunch of them. You haven't been helping us open, so you haven't seen them.
That's fair.
But
I've been in the background doing some stuff.
But we've definitely pulled a few. I mean,
Yeah.
let's just speak it into existence here.
Very nice.
See, I cannot deny it is a beautiful card, but I like to go against the grain, if you will. And if everybody else loves it, I'm gonna give some love to something else. So I'm giving my love to Sneasel or
Yeah.
Sneasler. We'll find
Remember
out
that
whenever
last
we
stream
pull
we
it.
did, or the last
Go ahead and heart. No, I'm not.
You
'cause
two
it's
we
gonna
did?
get mixed up. What?
Sneasler. You couldn't stop sneezing.
Who, me or
Yeah.
coughing? I think I was
Coughing,
coughing.
it's not one of the
yeah.
two. Yeah. You were the Sneasler.
I think I had something going on that week.
Yeah.
Some kind of
Well, it is
sinus
also
infection or something, or allergies,
that
or it's North
allergies
Carolina,
up
man.
there. Jeez. I didn't think. I
Nothing to mess with.
didn't think it's real. I've heard it's the pollen. I got a
Double
little bit of
banger.
it. Not too insane, but I got a little bit of that sneezing
Yep.
fits happening.
If chat was here, they would be screaming at you right now.
Oh wow.
Put a sleeve on the Radiant Greninja.
Oh, we got it.
Sorry,
See?
I can already predict what chat will do without him even being here.
Crucified.
You're in my heart, chat. Always. We just had to come show YouTube some love.
So yeah, we will have currently on the website. I mean, it's not going to matter because when this gets uploaded, I'm sure the quantities will be different. But we've got what 162 Astral Radiant booster boxes on the site.
Yup.
I'm sure we'll get more later down the road, saving some for breaks, but we do have them available at dariums.com, so feel free to check that out.
Seal boosters, baby.
But don't buy them if you don't want them. No pressure there.
Interesting theory you have. If you don't want it, don't buy it. How about I tell them the opposite? If you don't want it, I don't care what you want, you buy it right here, right now.
See, this is why I'm
good
the
cop,
salesman.
bad cop. This is what. Oh, you're the salesman.
Yeah.
Good cop. I'm
no
just
pressure
helping you out. Yeah, the no pressure. Do whatever you want to do, man. I don't care. I do care what you do. Oh, joke.
Wow, I'm
All
out over
joke.
here. Cribble.
Cribble. Don't give
There you
these
go.
people
There's
my
our-
government
Is that our
name.
first one of those?
Woo! Second one of those. No, definitely not the first one of those. We pulled quite a
No?
few of those.
First one of those in this?
No, absolutely
Oh,
not.
you pulled
Yeah,
a
I'm
few?
pretty sure I pulled some.
Okay. I have
It might have been the purple one.
Radiant.
Ooh, these gold cards. I am telling you, ladies and gentlemen, these gold cards are beautiful.
Gold.
Get that out of here.
So our alt card
These things
count
are
right now
gorgeous,
is 1.
man.
That's wild.
It is wild.
That isn't as crazy though as the mystery box thing that we had. There was someone who picked
Woo,
up
another one. Let's go.
a mystery box and then they got 10 packs of Evolving Skies, right?
Oh gosh,
and they
that
hit
was wild.
3 alternate arts in 10 packs. That was insane.
That was wild.
Especially for Evolving.
Yeah. Guess they were all packaged there together. But yeah, that was wild. You ever get jealous of our customers that do that?
Not really. I mean,
Are you the
listen,
happy for them type?
I'm happy. Yeah, I'm happy for them. I mean, you've seen my past. I'm like, hey, I'll give away whatever.
Yeah.
I enjoy doing that
Yeah,
stuff.
as long as it doesn't belong to me, I'll give it away. That's what he says.
False.
False. Where deer? Where deer? Where's your deer at?
I don't know. Where?
You like a deer jerky?
Yeah, love deer jerky.
Deerjerky'sthebomb.com.
Actually, that little gas station that we stopped at the one day to take a look at that guy's collection.
Yeah.
That deer jerky was amazing.
Was good. Do we need to go
Yes.
back?
It was way
Be like,
too
hey
expensive.
man, we need to meet again. I
Why?
gotta get some
What?
jerky.
Gotta get some jerky. I don't feel comfortable in this part of
You need to be there with us.
town. It was way too expensive though.
Was it?
It was good. Don't get me wrong.
Hey, you get what you pay for, man.
That was like the filet mignon of deer jerky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got some guys at the place I used to work at that made it, and oh man, was top of the line stuff right there.
Turkey jerky. Have
Kind
you
of
had
makes
that
me wish
before?
I still worked there.
Have you
But
had
no,
that?
I'm here doing this. Can't even get good jerky anymore. Boss man likes jerky.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He loves it. He used to have
It's actually
used to have a lot back in the old
I
warehouse.
walked into the place one time and there's a giant brown box and I just reached inside just to see what was
his.
and it was literally like 100 pounds of beef jerky. I was like, I love to see that.
Good stuff.
I love that for all of us.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure the next time we went, it was all gone.
Oh yeah,
It was all gone.
no question.
Like how? Ooh,
Rainbows.
Dialga. Yikes.
Yeah, I actually got him some from the place I used to work at, and he was like, "Dude, this stuff is delicious." I was like, "I know. Let's go get more."
All
I
right.
wonder if all the people watching this, surely they know what deer jerky is, right?
Deer jerky?
I wonder how many of them have had. How many of y'all have had some deer jerky? It's the best stuff, man. So good.
Like I said
So
before, I've had
good.
turkey jerky. It's
Turkey
actually pretty
jerky,
good.
yeah, you can get that in the stores though.
Yeah.
Part of being in the South, I guess. Did you ever get deer jerky up north?
Yeah.
Okay, so it
All
is,
the time. That was a big thing up there because hunting up there is actually huge.
Okay, fair enough.
Huge.
Fair enough.
I think the deer population is a little heavier up north too than it is down here.
Oh my gosh. I don't mean to keep talking about the place I worked at, but there you want to talk about deer? I mean,
Yeah.
it was like there's so many deer in that area. It was wild. I actually hit a deer one time on the way to work. And every single morning it was a 50-50 chance whether or not I'd see a deer in the same spot right there at it, like it's like at a school.
Just waiting for you.
Yeah, I know, right? They're just all right. Crabtree's coming. All right, there he is. That's his lights. Jump in front of him. Boom. Yep.
You hate to see it.
Yeah, I hate to see it.
Another Calyrex.
There you go. Now you got both. Now you've got both black and golds.
Bronzong.
That is a very pretty Bronzong. It's very clean, very temple-esque. Double banger.
These are the kind of cards that, you know how over time, you know, if a card sits in a binder and you're thinking about either grading it or just collecting it or somebody's selling it and you're going to take a look at the condition. Old school WotC hollows, depending if they were just like literally put in there and forgotten about, they'll still hold up. These kind of things, I feel like need to be encapsulated immediately because the amount of hollow, the surface hollow on it, it's like you could breathe on it wrong and it'll scratch.
For a WotC?
No, for these new cards.
Oh, I got you.
So if you want any of them to stay in good condition, I would recommend like either sleeving them immediately, never shuffling them around, putting them in a dark spot.
Ooh, rainbow. I feel
like they'll be more susceptible to scratches over time.
You know what I feel like?
What do you feel like?
I feel like I'm almost done with my side. And
Oh,
if
yeah?
me and that OG up in Ohio ever open packs together,
Yeah,
we could do 1,000 in 30 minutes.
you think?
That's how I feel. That's how I feel right now.
It's nice to feel that way. I don't think that's reality though. You need to check that a little.
We're about 40 minutes in. So maybe it'd take us 40 minutes. Actually, no, because he will make up the difference. I'm sure he's way faster than me. So
I love that for me.
it would take me about 40 minutes, his 20 minutes. So that will combined average out to 30 minutes. We could smash this bad boy out. He did. He gave us our numbers. We'll recap at the very end, obviously. That's the first one of those we've seen out of here.
It is. I like the variety of the arts that they're doing on all the full art trainers.
For sure. I might have went.
Another Calyrex.
That is a beautiful card. It's
Really
very
nice.
simple, very clean. I think I went too low on my chair. I'm going to have to pop back up.
It's hot down here, that's for sure.
It's hot. It's a good thing we turned that fan on. See, prior to these mics right here, y'all would be hearing those fans. Y'all can't hear nothing right now, I'm sure.
Yeah, even with the AC now fixed, or at least temporarily fixed, we still need the fan. It was in the truck yesterday. It read 98.
I don't think the AC is fixed.
You don't think?
No. I think they just like stuck a Band-Aid on it and like it went right back to not working in a few days.
Interesting.
Boom.
Stuff starting to
these
slide
drawers.
around.
Yep. Time to clean up.
Darn now.
Who's this guy you speak of?
You. Just you.
That's not my name. What's that song?
What's my name?
No.
I don't know. I have no idea.
It's a mistake.
You know not to ask
That's
me
not my
nothing.
name. Well, you're with. Oh, fair enough. Golly, man.
Mr. Know Nothing over here.
Hey, give me this guy that's nothing in his noggin. Mr. Nothing Noggin. That's what we gotta change your name to. It's not Mr. Shadowless. It's Mr. Brainless.
You guys got too many ways to split that list name. Shadowless, Shadless, Brainless.
Brainless. Lucario. Old J-Lam was playing this deck. I think he likes it. I think he likes the Lucario deck.
Probably a little easier to see the hits now, because the the packs were so high.
Yeah.
The camera was
Let me take
focusing
some
on
of
the
your
packs.
Stuff here.
Double hit. Wow, this is a lot.
It's nothing, man. They used to do 1,000 packs all in one. Now we split the load, make it a little easier.
Oh, for sure.
Ooh, gold. That's going to be a good one. Especially if this deck sees play the same way it is seeing play in Japan.
We have not seen a lot of gold in those cards at
Yeah,
all.
there's really not.
Whereas Brilliant, you could hit gold Arceus a lot more frequently, I felt.
Yeah.
Of
Radiant
course, it's
Greninja.
going to depend on how many times you're opening a booster box. To be fair, we've opened a lot of Brilliant Stars, so
Yep.
we're going to have a little better chance
We've
to see that
opened
card.
quite a bit more Brilliant Stars thus far than Astral.
Yeah.
So there is that. Did we talk about the yeah, we did talk about the Ditto. My spider bites, trying to play everything in my mind. Competitive scene. Oh yeah, I tried to get you into the playing the game. You got too much fear in your heart, so this is a very pretty one. I don't know if you've pulled this one yet or not.
I have not.
Does look good.
One alt art. That's it.
It's not looking good for us. I felt so confident
Yeah.
that we were going to get more than 3 alts,
Same.
but it is not looking good.
It ain't happened, Captain.
Looks like you win this round, Ohio.
Man, we still got some packs left.
I mean, yes, but you know, it's the odds are not in our favor.
Radiant.
I did find it interesting. They had 4 Radiant Howluchas and then 10 of each, Greninja and Heatran.
Yeah.
So that was interesting. Curious to see how that but you do average about two Radiants a box, which again is weird. I think that's going to hurt the value because there's only 3 of them. You can literally only play 1 in your deck. Nobody's going to need to collect more than 1. So I think the prices are going to be
relatively low. Yeah.
Yeah. If you're getting 2 a box, I mean, so
Those are definitely cards because they're the first of their kind coming from the Pokemon Company. Down the line, I'm sure they'll be worth something,
Yeah.
but immediately, since they're relatively common on a per box basis, probably not going to be.
which would be good to
insane.
pick them up for the future, I guess.
Yeah, definitely.
But similar to the Amazing Rares?
yes.
Would you compare them to? Was Vivid Voltage the first Amazing Rare set or the first set?
believe
that
so.
had-
Yep.
So
I
will be a
believe
bad time to
so.
scoop those up. I don't know if they'll do
The
those.
Amazing
again or
Rares
not.
are pretty cool.
I think so too. I think so too.
Hit it.
Did you see that?
Look at it. It's on my neck. now.
It's that pack does not want to leave us. Be gone. Nope. Not today.
I feel like it depends on what run of those boxes you're opening, but with Vivid Voltage, I feel like a lot of those Amazing Rares were off-centered.
Off-centered.
Mhm.
Yeah. Which is easier to tell with the yellow borders, right?
Double turbo.
Nice. When you got the not full arts, but like alternate arts, is kind of it's not really tough, but it's kind of tough to tell if it's off centered or not because you can only see like the bottom portion of it.
Yep.
Hoot hoot, hoot hoot, hoot hoot. Stand Sentry. Basic energy attached to your bench Pokemon can't be discarded by an effect your item or support cards. Gotcha.
Nada.
So that won't matter unless competitive wise there becomes a card that eats up your energy on your bench.
You know, it'd be great
What?
if we had like those little Walmart pads. You could like put your fingers on them to get a little more grip.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm just starting to lose
Like
my
when
grip.
they on reality or on what are we talking?
You can interpret it. It's fine. Reality, yeah, probably more than likely.
I'm fading, boys. Was that a double? Oh no, okay. I see what happened there.
Origin form Dialga. Those V-stars are really nice looking. And there's rainbows for all of them.
Yeah, it's like a bust. You don't get the full body, just the bust. There's rainbows for for the Dialga and the Palkia. And there's rainbows for the starters, the Hisuian starters.
Yeah.
There's also a rainbow for a cleaver. I pulled the rainbow cleaver. And I can't remember all the rainbows off the top of my head. But the rainbows,
Regardless, all the rainbows that have come out of the last two sets have been great.
yeah, they really do. They look
They
good.
look fantastic.
I'm
The
not
old
like a
school
rainbow
rainbows
guy.
were a little bit like I don't know how to quantify it. They're like undefined, like
Plain Jane.
a little plain, not really I don't know. Someone in the comments correct me. Roast me on it. Feel free.
Roast me.
Giving you full permission. Like this guy over here is an idiot. Look at that. Look. See? This one's already sleeved. Trying to put it in here.
Yeah, you are
The
fading,
description
man.
fits.
Losing touch with reality. Come back to me.
All right.
Come back to us.
So we got a little over. Well, maybe just now under
X-ray.
on the probably what 2 booster boxes worth left.
Oh, less than that. I don't even know if we got. Yeah, less than 2. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So we're at least 400 packs in at this point.
Ooh.
One alt art. One.
That
That doesn't make any sense.
After I was so cocky in the beginning, thinking, "Yep,
We were
you
pulling
stand no
alts
chance."
left and right the last couple of days.
This does not bode well for our ratios. Yeah, but it's streaky. It's definitely streaky because, like I said, if you get an alt from what we've seen, if you get an alt in a case, you're more than likely gonna get another alt.
Yeah.
But it's either like all or nothing. So there's no alts or there's multiple alts in a case. So it looks like we got one of those ones that I bet you, because there's 6 in a case, sorry. I bet you our first 2 cases had no alts, and then our 2 additional boxes had one of them alts.
Yeah.
That's my guess. That's wild though.
I'm gonna guess there's at least one more in here.
I don't know. I've
Just
lost all
at
hope.
least one more.
I have lost all hope. I have folded up like a lawn chair and have no faith in the rest of these packs.
We got this.
Rainbow Kamado. Even with it though, this is I think this is definitely a set for the kids. Like we were saying, hits left and right, son.
Now, there's still a number of respectable arts in here. Don't get me wrong.
Right. Fair.
There is a certain point where you've seen them all, and it's, you know, you're always going to be a little more excited to see the alt than anything. But we've seen a lot of these alts already, or these arts already.
And they still look good. They still look good.
But what would your favorites from the alts be? I know you said the Garchomp. Oh,
From the alts? Oh,
from
you're
the
saying
trainer gallery.
trainer galleries.
Yeah.
Yeah, Garchomp's definitely my favorite. Like I said, if you're talking just alts, I will say Sneasler or Sneasel all day long. I was hoping we could pull it so I could get the name right, but we're just gonna be swinging in the dark. But yeah, Sneasel is definitely my my favorite. And then beyond that, Dialga looks really good. I'm not going to pretend like it's not a good looking card. Palkia is okay. Kind of reminds me of like a Harry Potter scene, on the stairs or whatever, where the stairs are moving. What else is there? Beedrill looks good, but like I'm not as excited, I guess, about Beedrill as everybody else seems to be. It's a good looking card. I'm not like knocking it, but what's the other one? There's another. Oh, the Machamp does look cool.
Machamp looks fantastic.
Machamp looks cool.
I think that's what everybody's been gunning for.
Yeah.
At least if they've hit anything else.
And then even the Lilligant looks good,
Yeah,
which
Lilligant looks great.
some people say, that card belongs to Pachirisu. That's not actually a Lilligant alt art. That's a Patchy. Shout out Patchy. But nah, it's it does look good. It looks good. But as we've seen in some of the other sets, all the arts look good. All the alts look good. But that doesn't necessarily mean boom, top 5. That's my prediction. Top 5. It doesn't necessarily mean the monetary value. That is like the third or fourth. What are you doing to me?
Kicking cards
Did
all
you
over
do
the
that on
place.
purpose?
Of course I did.
This is like the
No,
third
I
or fourth
did not.
one we've done. Pulled of these. What were we even talking about?
Top 5 prediction on Garchomp.
Oh yes, and then the alts. No, I was saying the alts. Just because it's a beautiful alt doesn't necessarily mean its value is going to be there. Like for example, the Slowpoke. I think from Chillin' Rain, Galarian Slowpoke is a wild, cool looking alt, but I don't think it's expensive.
Yep. We got some
Noivern.
Heatran.
Noivern is a beautiful alt from that one is from Evolving Skies. It's
Mhm.
not crazy expensive. Celebi, the Celebi alt is beautiful from Fusion Strike, I believe. Not crazy expensive. So, I mean, you definitely have those alts that fall into, I wouldn't necessarily say cheap, but, less expensive. So Rainbow.
Machamp.
Rainbow Machamp. Very cool.
We're down to about the last half a box here?
Yep.
Nothing. We got nothing. We got no alts. We got one alt.
You win. You win this round, Ohio.
We were really confident too.
You win this round that you wasn't even aware that it was a competition, but we made it one with the alts, and then we ended up getting destroyed.
Definitely did. Slaughtered.
Excuse me. Yeah, that's funny.
Man.
Goodness gracious. And I will tell you, again, if you've made it this far and you're
Gosh,
still
that's
listening,
nice.
that's a nice one. For the Radiant cards, if you're opening these packs, they are very easily lost in that reverse rare slot.
Yes.
So you can overlook them very easily.
Be on the lookout. Just before, we take in bulk, we'll take commons, uncommons, rares, hollows, reverses. Before, if you're getting boxes of Astral Radiance, make sure you're checking that spot because it is super easy to lose them in
For
there.
sure.
At least with our breaks, because everybody gets the hollows and the rares.
They still get
They'll
them,
still
but-
get it. It's just they might surprisingly get it.
Yeah, but if you're opening
after
your
the-
own,
after the hit section.
yeah, if you're opening your own packs, definitely be aware that the Radiance can hide in the reverse slots. Nice double banger
Weird
here. And the other one is Garchomp. And that. These are going to be fun picking back up and organizing.
Oh, for sure. I'm super pumped about
I'm
it.
so stoked.
It'll be good. It'll be nice to see what the ratios are like compared to Ohio and just overall.
Oh. I thought it was an alt. I thought it was an alt, but it was not.
All right, man. Last pack magic. Let's see what happens.
Cheers.
Oh, black code. Black code. Here we go.
No, white code.
Dark.
Oh,
Radiant.
Dark
And
Radiant.
Radiant. Double hit, at least.
All right, double to in. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with the magic of editing, we will be back in 0 seconds.
Wow, would you look at that? It is magic. We're back. All right, we're going to review the hits from our portion of the 1,000-pack opening. First up, we have Radiant cards. We hit 23 Radiants.
One less than them in Ohio.
One less.
Our
Next up-
ratios were 8-7-8. They had, I think the Halucha was like 4 for them, but
Yeah.
character rares. What's our numbers on those?
42 regular trainer gallery cards. Then we got a mixture here. Weren't
This
sure
one
exactly
was
how
tough
they did
to
that.
keep up with him. He doesn't know how he did it, so
Yeah.
we
love
we
that.
did our best to emulate it.
So we got 5 golds, we got 9 rainbows, and then 11 full arts. So 25 hits in total.
Sure, as they say, sure.
V's, we had 62. 62 hits. No.
I'm not
that's
going
totally
go
wrong.
gadget on those.
66. We had 66. They had 64.
Yeah.
This one was the heartbreaker for us.
R.I.P.
This was our only full art.
We lost the one
Alt art.
competition we created by ourselves, and they weren't even aware it's happening.
We thought we had this in the bag.
We thought. You
So-
wish, Darnell.
So for the full arts and the trainer gallery full arts we had 11, and then the trainer gallery we had 16. So actually better ratios on the trainer gallery full arts. On the V stars, what do we have here on V stars? We had 14 V stars. Couple repeats here. Very cool. The V maxes were a little weird, just like with Darian's.
But to be fair, there's only two. There's only 2 V maxes in the whole set. Heat Train and Machamp. So I mean, unless you want to consider those, but that's black and gold.
So we did not even get a regular
So-
Machamp, huh?
No, we didn't. Didn't get a
No
regular.
Machamp.
We got the
Interesting.
rainbow, no regular. So basically, if you couple it all together, Radiant rares you can expect 47 out of about 1,000, which averages to right under two a box. Character rares 82. You're looking at what, like 4 a box on average. The golds, which I'm interested in, between our 1,000, there was 8 total. So you're looking at, or 9. I don't know if we counted that, 8 or 9. But
Yeah.
what's the ratios on that?
So that's 1 out of every 4 boxes.
Oh, really? So
approximately?
one.
Yeah.
So that's interesting to me.
Mm-hmm.
Full art trainers is 24. Not sure we had in that same stack. Full art trainers is 24. So that's 3 times the gold, which was 1 out of every 4. So probably 1 out of every box or so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's about right.
And then V's, obviously, you're gonna get tons of V's. The alt arts, 4 out of the 1,000 is what we opened, which equates to 1 out of every 7 box, I believe you said.
yeah. 1 out of
Okay.
every 7 boxes.
And
So
then
just over a case.
Yep.
Which I feel like you said before, that's a little skewed because
it is a little skewed. Yeah.
we're probably going to see a lot more in streaks.
Streaky. Yep.
Yeah.
Then for the only thing we didn't, I think the rainbow rares. Rainbow rares were in here somewhere. There's 14 rainbow rares.
And we got
that
9
we
of
got.
them.
Yep.
We
and
got
we got
9
9
of
of
them.
them. So we helped that stat. 14. So how many rainbow rares can you expect?
14 is double 8, so 1 out of every 2 boxes.
Every other box.
So we did 28 boxes in total. So 1 out of every 2.
And there you go. We
That's
just
pretty much
knocked
it.
out another 1,000-pack opening. Thanks for tuning in. We shall see you next time. Come hang out with us on Twitch. We stream every day. And other than that, I'm excited for Pokemon Go set now. Are we going to do a 1,000-pack Pokemon Go setting? I want to. I
That'd
want
be
to.
pretty crazy.
Yeah. All right. See y'all next time.